my name is Charity Kanyi and I'm back with an interesting video. So for the returning subscribers, thank you so much. For the new subscribers, welcome to my channel. So today we have an interesting video and a short one. It's all about to get to know me better. Who I am, you just know me who I am. You just know Charity Kanyi, but you don't know anything about my life or anything about me. So we start with my full name. My full name is Charity Wangari Kanyi. I was born in from Murang'a County. I was born in April 2nd, 1992. Our home place is called, our village is called Gatituine, in a place called Kireine. So that one is our town, it's called Kireine. So Charity also is 30 years old. Yeah, I was born in 1982, 2nd April after 4th day. Nani kama mimi, I was born after 4th day. So Charity also has gone to school. I've gone to 2 primary schools and two secondary school. So for the primary school, I studied at a private and a public school. The public school was called Gashiriro Primary, and the private school was called Nuhukanyinge Academy. It was a private school. So for the public school, I studied from class 1 up to class 4. After class 4, I transferred to Kanyingi, and that's where I did my KCPE. After that, I went to Gituge Girls Secondary School in Kangema. That's where I was admitted in Form 1 at the year of 2007. Yeah, I studied there until I think it's 208 or around 208, 209, because it got to a point that I disliked the school, so and I wanted to be transferred. So I remember that this day that I tried each and every manner of behavior so that I can be told to go out of that school and look for another school, but it never happened. So there was this time of by evening, we were having supper, we were taking ugali and sukuma. So I molded my ugali as a ball and I threw it to the wall so that I can see if it will stick on the wall. And bad enough is that everybody followed me and I was like, oh my god, what is happening? So the principal was told about it, and I was to go to the office the following day because it was a bad man has drawing ugali on the dining hall wall. So the following day, I went to the office and I was told to go home and go pick my parent and come back, and that's what I did. So we came back, my parent, with my mom. We talked, and I was taken back in the school, of which that was not what I expected. I wanted to be told to go out of the school and go and look for another school, but it never happened. So I tried each manner of behavior so that I can be excluded from that school, but no, it never happened. But unfortunately, I told my parents that I cannot manage to be in that school, so they should look for me for another school. But in my mind, I wanted a day school, of which my dad wouldn't want me to go to a day school. So I looked for another school. My dad looked for another school called Kamasharia Secondary, and that's where I went when I was in Form 3. So I went to repeat for Form 3 in that school. Yeah, I know it was a mixed school. It was a day. It was a mixed school, and it was a day school. So only girls who were boarding. You can imagine that. It was worse because the school even didn't have a watchman. There were no teachers during the night time. We were alone. We were only alone with the, what was she called? The one who used to give us medicine in school. I cannot remember what his name was. So the school was not that much secure, but we did it. Yeah, we finished our form 4 there. I got my grade. I won't mention my grade, but I passed. Yeah, Kimani, I passed. So maybe I was so notorious when I was in secondary school. I was so notorious. I used to to go from class to class, making noise, doing nothing, but I was not even studying. The way I used to perform, I never knew how I performed. But I used to perform, but I used to make a lot of noise. I used to explain so many people, but unfortunately, I passed my examination. Yeah, so after Form 4, immediately after Form 4, I went to do my computer course in Gatondo. Yeah, a school called Matias of Uganda in Gatondo. I used to live in my brother's place. I did my course for almost 3 months. I don't remember whether it's 3 months or more than 3 months, but I think it's only a period of 3 months. After I completed my computer, then we applied for MKU, and that's where I went to study for my course that was surprise and procurement. I think I went to the school on January 2012. Yeah, January 2012. I started on January 2012 and I finished on March 23rd, 15th March, 15th March 2013. That's when I completed my course. So after I completed my course, after a period of like 3 weeks, I delivered my firstborn on April 14th. Now you can imagine I was studying when I was pregnant, but still I managed. Yeah. Did graduation bill, and I'm not ashamed of that because right now he's 9 years old. Yay! He's a man enough now, so I'm so happy because it was a it was not hard for me by the learning when I'm pregnant. By the it was a soft period. Yeah. So I was happy. It was another milestone that I achieved, but I don't regret about it. Actually, I'm so happy about it because I learned a lot. Yeah. So also, Charity also is a mom. Yeah, she's a mom. She's a mom of 2 boys. Yeah, that's how I got my first. I have already told you about my firstborn. He's now already 9 years, and the second one is already 5 years. Like a short story about my firstborn and my secondborn. So I had a lot of complication with my firstborn and my secondborn. Yeah, so I have never ever had a soft delivery. So for my firstborn, he had a very tight umbilical cord which was around his neck, of which the doctors never knew about it. And also, I think they were so soft about it because they thought I'm a small child. I think she's not pregnant. I think she came for a prenatal clinic. So my tummy was not that big. It was so small. So even no one would notice that I was pregnant. So I did. I remember I had I labored for 72 good hours for 3 days without even the nurses recognizing that I had a problem, of which it was a very bad problem because I became even dark. I became darker than this. I was so dark, so dark, so dark. Was of they tried each and every means to reduce me, but unfortunately it was not working because I could feel the baby was coming out, then goes back, coming out, then goes back. The doctor, the doctor there's a doctor, we call it Dr. Mkubwa in that hospital, is the one who came and knew that I had a problem, that the baby was had a very tight cord, of which I was supposed to go for a CS, but it never happened because I told the doctors, no, don't take me to a CS. I'm not ready for that. So what we will do is that you will help me push the baby, and I'll do my best to push the baby. I'm ready, and that's what happened. So the doctors helped me even before. There's a period, I think there are some, not a period, there's a period of time that you're supposed to deliver up to, I think it's 10 centimeters or whatever. So I was not up to 10 centimeters. Now you can imagine I'm forcing a baby out of me, and I'm not, the baby is not ready to come out. So I'm forcing the baby to come out. So, but unfortunately or fortunately, the baby came out, and he was supposed to be taken for a nursery because he was not breathing well. So he was taken for the nursery for a whole week. He was attended to. As the second week, the baby had recovered and he was supposed to go home. And I remember telling the doctor, telling us in Kikuyu, hey, you are akahonoki, meaning you are saved because you are in a very bad situation that even would make you dead, but you are saved. Yeah, and that's how I delivered my baby. He came and became big. Then all continued. Yes, after that, my second born. But then my second born had the same thing. The oblique cord was there, but it was not that tight like the first born. Also, I labored for 72 hours for 3 days. Actually, I was so afraid because I never knew what was happening. And the hospitals that I went to never even knew that I had that problem. But unfortunately, I got the baby well, and he grew well. Up to now, he's already 5 years old. Yeah. So Charity also has things that she loves. Yeah, I love listening to music. I love dancing. I love swimming. I love nature. Another thing is that there are things that I dislike. I don't love washing clothes. I don't love washing clothes. I don't feel when I was washing clothes, but I have nothing else to do because I have to wash them. Yeah, so in our family, we are eight. Is it eight? Six? No. Where am I getting the eight? The two people? We are six. We are two boys and four girls, yeah, including me. So we are six of us. So I was the second last born. Yeah, there's the last born, so I'm the second last born. Yeah, so also Charity is working. She's working. Yes, I'm working in a certain company in industry area. And you come to know about it. I'll come to tell you about it. I'll not tell you about it now, but I will one day tell you about the company. Yeah. So Charity is not married, but I was married for 7 good years, of which it was a marriage that was nice at the beginning but became so afterwards. Yeah, but I don't regret about it. It's life, it passes, it's a passage of life, and I don't regret being in that marriage because both of us had that big think that we had a future or a goal in our future to make it maybe brighter, but maybe it never happened, of which no one knew about it, or we never intended that to happen because we had many differences together, of which they were so hard for me, and so I couldn't be able to persevere that, and so I opted to quit. Yeah, I opted to quit. So yes, I was married. That one is a story of another day. Yeah, because I can't say that marriage is not good. It's good, by the way. It's good because I enjoyed the full 7 years. I enjoyed so much, so much. I enjoyed so much. The guy was nice. I was nice, but haukosanga shetani ja anakiingilia katikati, and that's what everyone fears. And maybe one day, maybe something will come up, and maybe vitu zitakuja poa, and maybe one time I'll come to give the story again. Yeah, so that is a story of another day, how I what made me to get out of my marriage. Yeah, and maybe I'll come to give that story, but that one is not for today. Yeah, but I was married. So I don't think there's anything more you need to know about Charity. Yeah, maybe if I've forgotten something, you can comment down there, and I'll try maybe back because I think I've given you everything about myself. Yeah. So you can say I'm alone today because not today. I've been alone since the school closed because my children are not around. Yeah, they're not around today, so I'm alone. But they'll be coming back soon. Yeah. So so I don't think we have a lot to say, and I'm just happy because you people have been supporting me. I appreciate you so much. So kindly tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to my channel, share my link, guys. Comment, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that each and every time I upload a video, you are among the gang. So thank you so much, guys, and let us meet in the next video. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much. Have a good afternoon. Bye.